the Magnus division, my division.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
and I won.
who's the top scorer in this division this week, Johnny?
Oh, I don't know. That could be me. I
Oh,
think
is
it's
that
me.
you? Is it? Is
Yes,
that you?
yes. I know. I was a bit completely shocked there too, to be honest. But
It's
because
one of those ones. Great scoring. Absolutely great scoring. 250 points. Beating the EK Colts and getting yourself up to 5-2. And but the big news in your division, John, the big news out with you getting the top score and getting yourself to 5-2. The big news is Stoke-on-Bengals lost.
we lost. We lost 1/6 in those. We'll have to wait
One
and
of the
see how the
six
other
in
one
those.
gets on. But we're down one, so it
Leeds
opens it up a bit.
Lasso's
So
beating them, but let's go through your one first. Let's have a wee look and see what you done. So Cousins, yeah, you must have been. I mean, the game was over before Cousins came out, wasn't it? So it didn't overly matter in the end. But yeah, you'll
well,
be
he
happy
still
to
had
see him scoring
McCaffrey,
that
but
many.
yeah, it was a nice one by Cousins. It was a good game by Barkley. Hunt did glad about hunting. AJ Brown is just a monster at the
Machine.
moment. Addison, I had Addison as well, so he had a big game.
Yeah,
I
it's
think the only
a nice
person that
one.
really let me down was Robinson with 3 points.
Yeah, he
No,
really was the only one. And
Justin Tucker.
he got that catch early doors as well. I was because I had him in a few. He got that catch early doors. I thought he was going to kick on and do well,
Uh, and of
but
course, it did help having a look on Thursday night with
yeah,
39
look on him
points.
for that. That's massive. I mean,
Uh,
that's a 30. That's a 30-point swing there in that between him and White, and then you won the other defensive spot as well. I mean, there's the game right there. You know,
I know. Well, Anzalone was only really picked up to cover for Mosley being out, so obviously Mosley's back on the
Johnny
team
boy
for
will be
next
a wee
week.
bit
So
gutted. Deshaun Watson. All these Watson owners are crying in their teeth at the moment.
Oh, although in fairness, if he kept on playing, he probably would have scored more than minus .5 points because he was bloody awful.
Oh, he was terrible. I was.
Because before he
I
went
just
off, like he nearly threw that other pick straight at the player and not anywhere near his own player. So,
he's just not a player anymore. But if you take the quarterback in defence has won you that one there, Johnny, because that's where the
yeah,
big differences lie there. And let's say Stoke 188 points, losing
probably
to
one of
Leeds
the.
Lassos. I said Leeds Lassos are looking awfully strong, and here they come.
Well, I think that's one of Stoke's lowest scores of the season as well. To be honest,
Could
so
be, but I mean,
um,
188 points will win a lot of games this week. You know, I think
uh,
you're 250. Well, you see, 260 was the top scorer. So,
yeah,
yeah, it wasn't the highest of scoring weeks again. But yeah, Deontay Foreman in there. I think we're going to see Deontay Foreman starting in a lot of these games that we look at tonight.
I would say so. Yeah, because even if Keenan Allen didn't do that great for him as like he normally does, he started off well, but
Started
he
well again.
disappeared.
Yeah, that was.
Tony had one catch, but Ford is missing Ford now. He's out for a couple of weeks.
Herbert spanked me there. Is Ford out for a couple of weeks? Oh, that's not good news
Yes,
for me.
it's going to be out for 1 to 2 weeks, I think. That's what it
But yeah,
said the
good
other day.
win
But
there. Kamara picking up the points.
he-
So
no,
yeah, great win for Leeds Lassos. They're marching on, and a wee bloody nose for
a
Stoke
wee
on
blip for
Bengals. But
Stoke
I'm
on
sure we'll
Bengals,
bounce
but
back easily enough.
and obviously
And
the third
our
highest score of the week was the Portsmouth Pirates. So Leeds got the second highest, Portsmouth Pirates got the third highest against
highest,
Jack,
yeah,
and
it was
obviously
good. Yeah, two wins in a row now for Portsmouth Pirates as well. 3 wins in a row for you, Johnny. You're marching.
I know it's a bit.
And of course, there's Doug at 4-3 as well. Whitworth Rockstars at 4-3, and then
So
it's
it was a
that's
nice win for Doug, but that'll be the Kelsey effect. That one, I'm guessing. Yeah, 52 points for
oh
Kelsey
yeah, that'll be the Kelsey effect for sure. Yeah, it's
because he had
Puka there
Gano,
as well. You know, Puka's going real well still. You know,
he's
Chris Sutton doing him proud.
and
Even
Deontay
with it,
Johnson's
Ingram
back.
didn't
So
touch the ball, Jings.
no, I had Evans in one another league with no touching any of the ball either. Wasn't great, but
Yeah, no,
you got
that's
Gano.
he's got
Yeah,
Montgomery and Fields and Dell all on an IR as well as well, Doug. So yeah, good win for Doug, up to 4-3. It puts him into fifth place, into the playoff spots, and just one win behind the top three.
I know he jumped up 3 spots with that one actually, so that was pretty good.
And
Poor Arthur got 173, but came up against Laxdale at
yeah,
191.
so it's 0-7 stays.
So 7.
0-6 goes 0-7, and Hot Dog Hot Shot's got a wee win there down the bottom to go 2-5, and that's
Good
Rotherham
job.
Raiders 2 losses in a row now. And
Uh,
Laxdale Legends got the win, as you say. up to 2-5.
I know. That'll come eventually, Arthur. Just bide your
It
time.
will. It'll come. The O will go. Let's have a wee look and see what happened there. 173 points isn't awful, you know.
No, I think it wasn't one of the best in this league, but I think there's a lot of leagues that were it would have you would have had a chance to win. But this has just been a crazy high scoring week for this division, I think.
Yeah, it's been. There's
Considering how
been
many teams were on a
scores in
bye.
there.
So well, it started off with Allen, you had Akers, Elliott, Deontay Smith again, disappearing, not really doing much. Got 11 points still.
Yeah, Devontae Smith's been a funny one. I mean, he's a proper. I just don't know whether you can stick with him or not anymore. You know, it's been all season now. You know, Waddle's been the same, but at least Waddle's shown a little bit of something. Smith has not.
But the thing is, Smith complained all week about it. He basically got his first 4 catches in the first couple of drives, and then it just went back to AJ Brown because he was getting the big plays.
I mean, I'm not being
And
funny, but leaving Miles Garrett on the bench, come on, Arthur, what's that all about, pal?
I know, especially being a Browns fan.
I mean, you can't be leaving Garrett on the bench, you know. I mean,
No,
Patrick Queen and Hicks, you know. Yeah,
I know, but Arthur, you're a Browns fan. You should be playing him, for God's sake.
I'm I'm pretty sure he'll be playing him next week, and maybe
But,
that'll bring the win along, you know.
but then Gibbs, Blacksdale did have Gibbs on the bench. He got 35 points. So.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's a good win for Stephen and sore loss for Arthur. And
yeah.
also,
I mean, it's a great, and it's at 2-5, you're 2 wins behind the playoffs with 7 games to go. You know, you,
it's not
that
bad.
this is the time where see anyone who's on a losing record right now, anyone who's 3-4 or 2-5, this is when the run has to start. You're not dead yet at 2-5, absolutely not. But this is when the run has to start. It has to start in week 8.
It has to. Let's see who's got a week 8 then.
And the hot dog hot shots who are sitting at 2-5 after winning last week, they're running into the Stoke on Bengals who have a losing record, losing streak at the moment.
Well, I think they'll be wanting to bounce back for there, I think. But oh, yeah,
They will be, but
poor
you're running
Arthur.
into one of
Arthur.
our rock stars. You've got a big one, Johnny.
Oh, Christ, Jack, I'll never let me forget that one.
Yeah, and
We've got
Leeds Lassos are playing Portsmouth Pirates, another massive game. But down at the other end, you've got Laxdale Legends at 2-5 playing the Warner Bay Warriors 3 and
that's a
4.
big game.
Huge game.
Oh, that could be a very close one. I was thinking
Yeah,
Arthur's
that's
come
a
up
massive
against a
game.
tough one because AK Colts are a pretty high scoring team. And
Yeah,
it,
no, it's not looking good for Plymouth or Gyle again, is it?
of course,
Batches.
there's no bye weeks either this week as well for some reason. It's like,
No bye weeks this week. Yeah, that's right. And then 6 again the week after. I don't know what they're playing at, but yeah, there's no bye weeks this week. And our
bloody
Dougie's playing
mental.
the Rotherham Raiders. Rotherham Raiders 2 losses in a row now. They were 2-3, and not too bad. They're now 2-5, and need to turn that round quickly.
They do. But yeah, be nice to get a win against Jack and get myself to 6, to be
I'm
honest.
sure. Yeah, I mean 6. You've got to be looking at playoffs now, Johnny, and you've got to be eye on the prize. Top three's what you've got to be looking at. I mean, the top 3 teams: Stoke and Bengals, Leeds Lassos, and Portsmouth Pirates. They are scoring heavily,
Yeah. That's
but
the thing. EK Colts are the third highest scoring team in the league and they're sitting in 7th.
they are. That's pretty harsh, isn't it? They've ran into nearly 1,500 points.
Yeah. It's a sore
Yeah,
one.
that's
But yeah,
unlucky for Shawnee boy. But it means that it's still 3 and 4. It means that the wins are in there. The squad's there. Playing the 0-7 team this week. That's get yourself to 4-4. And I mean, do not rule out the 3-4 EK Colts.
well, I'll put this, I'm glad I'm not playing them again.
Yeah,
Well, at least maybe till the playoffs.
I'll bet.
But yeah, obviously, my game against Jack, that should be a good one. And I'm sure if I lose, he'll
Yep,
quickly not
that's
let me forget about it. But, he's,
for
he's
me. The
obviously not.
game of the week this week is the Laxdale Legends and the Warner Bay Warriors because it's kick on time or it's season, or chances overtime, and I think that's going. And if you look at the projected, it's 205 to 202, so it's tight. Midge's bought
Very
here
tight.
tight.
Yeah. Well, Jack's is totally out because he's not put his team in from all the players that were on by last week. So he's still got Joe Barrow, Derek Henry, and all
Also,
that
he
to come
does, right?
back on.
Okay,
So
fair enough.
that'll be pretty scary. But yeah, no, it'll be the League of Legends is probably as the game of the week, and
Yeah.
possibly, well, no doubtedly, the Portsmouth Pirates against Leeds Lassos, because obviously Stoke Bengals were looking to get back to go 7-1, and Leeds Lassos won't want to drop behind them again, so they'll be looking to put a dent in Portsmouth Pirates.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's
So
Leeds Lassos are on a roll as well. It's that's them back two in a row wins again. After the loss, they've bounced back twice, and they're scoring heavily. And yeah, I can see Leeds Lassos and Stoke-on-Bengals will be. I mean, this could be Division One. It's the teams are going very well. You get Dugby as well, who's not a million miles behind.
no,
And
so it should.
Whitworth
I'll be playing him
Rockstars,
soon as well, I think. But
and then the EK Colts are scoring all the points and losing all the games. So yeah, it's a very tough division.
it is. But never mind. So I'll be happy. Let's see who's Jack got on his bench. So he's got Joe Burrow, Johnson, Henry, Sanders, Hopkins, Chase. Oh God,
Yeah,
Henry, Green.
yeah. It's
I'm just not going to look anymore. It's really that. So, but it'll be what
it's
it'll be. But I was projected to lose last week, and I somehow managed to go
it'll be a good
mental and
one
score them.
if
So
you can nab it.
definitely. So yeah, I will not be pondering too much, but I'll be keep me up. My language me for it. The problem is that this week the games kick off at 5 o'clock in the UK.
They do. Don't forget, clocks go back, folks. Clocks go back on Sunday. We get an extra hour.
Well, I'll have to remind that in every division because obviously we split it up. But I finish work at 5 o'clock, which is a
Oh
bit
well,
of a
you're going to miss
bugger.
the
Like
start
so,
then. So you better get your team done in the morning.
I know, and I hope there's no too many questionable players. I may be snipping off to the toilet at 4:30, pretend to clean the toilets and get my phone and check my bloody team.
Of course.
Because you used to finish work at 4, it was great, but now we finish at 5. It's a bit of
Yeah.
an
Well,
arse.
that's
But it's only for
one.
1 week, so I'll be back because I think America changes the week after, so
They do. They change the week
I'll be
after
back.
us. So it says 1 week only. We get an hour early. We get the late games an hour early as well, right through Thursday.
I know it's quite mental having a late game like at 12:30, like the really late games. Like can't do
It's
that.
nice. I'm hoping it's a watchable one on Thursday night because and Monday nights I will stay up for them. That extra hour,
Yeah.
that hour makes a difference for me.